Hi Copites, welcome to Copites of Anfield. In this video I want to talk about Arne Slot's press conference for the Bologna game. So I've made some notes. So he was asked about Diogo Jota, and he said Diogo Jota, he expects him to be back. Chiesa is out. He did train the other day. He doesn't think it's going to be a long injury. He said that he's happy with the togetherness of the players. They need to improve though if they want to stay top of the league. There is a few things that he wants the players to improve on, like giving the ball away too cheaply when they're on attack. He feels like they have got an individual quality as well as togetherness, which will help him towards the title. He said, but they have got tough fixtures coming up, which will be a big test for him. He said that he does sometimes struggle leaving players out. Obviously, because he said that he's got so many good players, they're all training really hard. He does find it hard telling the players, but they all understand. They're all very professional. They all train hard. They don't moan. They're supportive of each other. As you notice on the bench, when someone scores, they're all jumping about, and he said he's really happy with the togetherness. So he said that they've got certain standards that he expects the players to uphold. The players expect themselves to uphold. They know when they've done something wrong. He doesn't raise his voice. He doesn't lose his temper. He doesn't see the point in it. He'd rather talk them through it as a group and then individually if it need be. Like I say about the standards, he wants them to have a high standard for themselves. He doesn't feel like he needs to bang on about things. They know what they need to do to keep the shirt. It's a lot of competition. He said Bologna are a good team, man-marking team. Doesn't underestimate any team. They train, they prepare exactly the same for every team, whether it's a lower league team, a Champions League game, a FA Cup game. All the preparation is always the same. He treats every team with respect. Freedom. He mentioned about McAllister, which I said in the previous video, the McAllister press conference. They've asked about McAllister saying about freedom. He said they do have freedom, but they have to work really hard. They haven't got as much freedom as what McAllister thinks, but he's glad that they do think that. He doesn't want them to feel like it's just run back. He wants them to feel like there is a bit of freedom when they're attacking, but not overthink it type thing. As I mentioned in the previous video, if he wins tonight, he'll be the first manager in Liverpool history to win his first 8 out of 9 games. What else have I got? He feels like tonight will be a special night at Anfield. He wants the fans, he wants the players to unite and be like as one. Because obviously we didn't play Champions League last year. He feels like the players and everybody will want to prove a point to the world that's watching that they belong there, and the Anfield nights are special. He wants to feel it. He wants to see the fans and the players show that they've missed it. And he feels like as long as the team defend properly, don't give the ball away cheaply, when they're in their own half, don't rush things, think about things, but also don't overthink it. But he said that defence is going to be key tonight with the man marking. The creativity's got to be strong. They've got to get the shots off early because they're going to be man marked. They've got to be thinking fast. You know, they can't dilly-dally on the ball. But yeah, I thought it was quite an interesting video. He seems to be getting the grasp of Scouse. One of the journalists said something in Scouse. I didn't actually hear what he said, but he said something that's a little bit of Scouse or something like that. So he's getting, his English just seems to be improving as well, I think. I'm really looking forward to the game tonight. So again, I'll do my predicted 11 and my scoreline. So I think it's going to be Alisson in net. I think Trent at right back. I think Konate and Van Dijk centre back. And Robertson at left back. I think he'll go with the normal midfield. I think he'll go with Maka, Gravenberg and Szoboszlai. And then I think he'll go with Salah, Jota and Diaz up front. My predicted score will be, I'm going to go for 3-1 to Liverpool. I hope Gravenberch plays well again. He's done really well, and he's got quite a few man of the matches recently. I think for me, a player to watch of the night, I'm going to go for Gravenberg. I think he's the one to watch. I think if he has a good game, I think he'll dominate the game with his pressing and everything. But yeah, let me know what you think about what score you think it'll be tonight, what your team will be, your starting 11. I'll pop back at around about 7 o'clock. I'll either make a video or just put the team news on the community tab like I usually do. Well, that's it for now. Don't forget to subscribe, like, leave me a comment. And if you'd like to support the channel, all the links are in the video description. But that's it for now. Take it easy.